Okay. Hello, everyone. How are we all doing? Whew. So, I've decided to play Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes. Which is skipping way ahead in my list of games. But I think, I don't know, it's kind of what I want to do. Since I can't use mouse and keyboard, I figured retro games are a really easy controller-only thing. And I've been itching to get into the Metal Gear Solid stuff for a while. Hey, Moobs. How are you today? But yeah, so this one's pretty far down on the list, I think, actually. But this game, because it was developed by Silicon Knights, was not included in the Master Collection. So I figured it was a safe bet. I can play this one. Then I can, when I'm done with it, I'll look into the Master Collection. I might go and play the original too at some point. But I think this one is my controversial hot take. I actually think this is better than the PS1 version. I think visually it's more interesting. I think it fits more in line with what Kojima did with Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3 and all that. It's also just more fun to watch. So I don't think Metal Gear Solid 1, the PlayStation 1, is a masterpiece of a video game that deserves to be entirely preserved. I think it's a good video game, but I do think Twin Snakes is better. Fucking fight me. Am I today? I'm okay. I'm still in a splint. I took my arm out of the sling a couple days ago, just around the house. Like I've not left the house yet, but if I ever left, I would put it back in the sling, because walking around holding my arm up would be too much of an annoyance. Also, dry shampoo sucks. If anyone was ever wondering, I mean, maybe just the version of dry shampoo that I'm using, it's terrible. So, can I turn this down a little bit? For whatever reason, the title music is just incredibly loud. No, okay, that's fine. But yeah, dry shampoo is terrible. So, I showered today for the first time since Thursday. So I'm cleaner, but that was a miserable experience as well. So my arm is a little, kind of hurts a little bit. It wasn't so much like the shower part of it. Like, I did have to put my arm in a trash bag for the splint, but the worst part was after the shower of drying off and getting dressed again. When you only have one arm, and that arm also hurts. It was not fun. The other bit, I called my dentist today. I have an appointment tomorrow morning to check out my numb teeth, which are slowly becoming not numb, but I want to, like, get them looked at by a professional, you know? But yeah, like, Saturday, when I was playing World of Horror, that was about, not the limit, but like, after about an hour and a half of sitting in that chair, that was hugely annoying and painful for me. Like just moving my mouse around that little bit, actually turn that down a little bit. There we go. Actually made my arm a little sore, but I've learned I can at least use a controller, and it doesn't really bother me all that much. So that got me thinking, like, what can I do for a stream? And I was like, I can still use a controller for Final Fantasy X, but like, as I said last time, I'm not worried about it. Because I'm like, if I'm gonna play something while I'm injured, it's at least gonna be fun. And then Monday rolled around, and I completely forgot what day. Well, I didn't forget what day it was, but it was like I did not register to me that it was Monday and I had to stream. So it did not dawn on me that I had to do something because I didn't go to work. So like I was completely fucked up, like time-wise. Like time just doesn't exist for me. And then it was like 7:30, 8 o'clock when I was like, oh, right, I was supposed to stream today. So I just didn't. But otherwise I'm okay. My arm extends now. I'm gonna say in quotes, fully extend my arm. But fully extending my arm is not 100%. But it doesn't hurt when I get there. But the tendon damage / atrophy kind of stops it. So I might need to do like arm stretches for a while. Turning my arm, it really depends on where my shoulder is and how aligned it is for how turning hurts or not. Like if I have my arm next to me and my elbow is bent, it hurts when I turn it too far. But if it's just straight out, I can actually turn it quite a bit. That's where my right arm is. My left arm, I have no fucking idea. It's locked in an L position for the rest of its life. I won't know much about it until Friday when I go to the fracture clinic, which is back at the hospital. Hopefully I won't be there all day, but Friday's not a stream day anyway. But I don't even remember when my appointment is. It's over here. I think it's in the morning. So I need to like unscrew up my sleep schedule too. Something that I've been trying to do while I'm healing though is just there was a phase like Thursday to like Sunday where it was just like I would wake up, be extremely hungry, I would eat, and then I would fall asleep. So the way I looked at it is if I wasn't gaining weight while I was recovering, then I was not eating enough. And I need to eat. You need to eat plenty of stuff to, heal. So I'm not going to say that me eating fuck tons of peanuts is why my arm has healed so quickly, but I wouldn't even call it healed. It just, I'm recovering faster than I would have expected. But your body needs energy and shit and protein and all that fun stuff and vitamins, I guess, to heal. So if you're not eating while you're recovering, that's a problem. That is just basic injury care to me. But yeah, so that's where I'm at. I would apologize for Monday, but like I literally explained that I'm injured, so I can't imagine anyone's mad at me for it. But yeah, no, I just completely spaced on Monday. I've been playing My Time in Sandrock and just did not register. It was Monday, did not register. I had to stream. Time meant nothing, so I was like, cool, moving on. But I remember today So that was cool. And yeah, I decided I was gonna play this or the Misadventures of Tron Bonne, but I decided on this because I thought this would be more fun. One to watch and one to play, and two to play, not one to one. But yeah. Something that I really hate though is I have to do everything one-handed. I still can't put a lot of weight on my arms. I can kind of push things if I line up my bones just right. I can push things quite hard, and if I line them up properly, I can pull things. Not as much as I used to, but like putting it's if I ever had to pick up a significant weight doing like a curling motion, anything that bent that would like, if my arm was a noodle, anything that would bend my forearm hurts like fuck. But if it doesn't bend, I'm okay. Just like my 400th Friday in a row. Yeah, I'm not quite there yet, but on the weekend, because I was literally just sleeping, waking up, eating, going back to bed, like napping, like, I don't know, taking like 8 to 10 naps a day or something like that. Like just sleeping all the time. Time does not register for me. So I'm trying to get that back together. I'm not as tired as I used to be. So working on that. All the newly appendages, yeah. But like but like I said, if I'm like lifting up my phone is maybe like the maximum amount of weight I can do, because I just barely feel that. But anything heavier, it would hurt. Anyway, let's get this going. I'm not gonna do anything hard. We're gonna have fun. I used to have a save game for this, but I don't anymore. And I'm gonna turn this up again. We're gonna miss the whole mission briefing at the beginning, because that was before the title screen. Bad people are here. They used to be good people that we were with, and now they're bad people that we're not with. That's the story so far. Nuclear weapons. Woo. Anyway, Twin Snakes is great.
Stay alert. He'll be through here. I know it. I'm going to swat down a couple of bothersome flies.
Yeah, I don't know who really holds the rights to this game anymore, because Silicon Knights made it. I don't know how much of the rights they owned when they made it, but they are not around anymore. They made a bunch of not so good games after this. One of which was Too Human, which was okay. One of my teachers in college was actually the writer for
This is Snake.
Too Human.
Colonel, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What's the situation, Snake?
Looks like the elevator in the back is the only way up.
Just as I expected. You'll have to take the elevator to the surface, but make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the pause button and then the A button. When we need to contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the pause button and then the A button to receive the call. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small...
Oh, they apparently got
modes of
sued
your
by
ear.
Epic Games.
No one but you will be able to hear it.
Got it. Okay, I'm ready to go.
That might be why they don't exist anymore. Yeah, they lost that lawsuit. A and start. There we go.
Snake, you'll have to crawl to get through there. First, crouch down by pressing the crawl button.
I never knew that. I never knew they
Press the
sued
control
Epic.
stick in the direction you want to crawl.
Just remember that you can't move very fast when you're crawling.
And that was settled in 2012, and then 2014 they filed for bankruptcy. Interesting. But yeah, they did Blood Omen Legacy of Kain, which I've played on stream, and then they did Eternal Darkness several years later. And then they did this 2 years after that, and it was 2 Human and X-Men game. And then they were gone. Okay. Now, something neat about this game, and I know everyone makes fun of the guards because, one, they're mostly blind, and they really lose you very quickly, but they do see like wet footsteps, which I think is really cool. Oh.
Who is that?
Oh, he heard me. I knew it was loud, but I didn't think it was that loud. I have not played this game in quite some time. I used to know better than this. My very weird throws. I don't think there's anything in these lockers. Oh, yeah, there you go. M9. What's that? But they will see your wet footsteps, and I thought that was kind of cool. When I was a kid, at least. Anyway, we're just gonna wait here. I'm not worried about anything in this game, playing on normal, so... Getting caught, I don't care.
I'm under enemy fire. Secure the perimeter.
Something I do like about Metal Gear Solid, though, well, I mean, I guess Metal Gear as a whole, is just that, one, it makes absolutely no sense, but internally, it makes all of the sense in the dumbest ways. I 1000% respect how Kojima can take something so everywhere and make sense of it. Pretty phenomenal. I don't remember. There we go. I think he just paces back and forth. He's gonna go that way. Look at him. Look at him stretching. Now I made it. Usually I just knock them all out, but... Oh, apparently Nintendo owns the rights to Twin Snakes. Not who I expected.
It's Snake. I'm in front of the disposal facility.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
How's that sneaking suit working out?
I'm nice and dry, but it's a little hard to move.
Bear with it. It's designed to prevent hypothermia. This is Alaska, you know.
Take it easy. I'm grateful. If it
So
weren't for
Snake
your
lives
suit
here.
and your shot, I would have turned into a popsicle out there.
An anti-freezing peptide, Snake. All of the genome soldiers in this exercise are using it.
I see. I'm relieved to hear that. Already tested, huh? By the way, how's the diversionary operation going?
2 F-16s just took off from Galena and are headed your way.
Fun fact about these voice actors, though, they're the same voice actors from the PS1 game, I believe. I think all of them came back.
Behind D. Colonel, what's a Russian gunship?
In the PlayStation version, they all went under pseudonyms for union reasons.
I have no idea.
Because they weren't sure it was going to be like a good game and like make it. But in this one, they're using all their actual names. And if I remember right, they weren't going to bring in the same talent because they would be too expensive. So David Hayter actually took a pay cut and got everyone together. Like David Hayter did like most of the work to get all the voice cast back for this game. So all of the lines were re-recorded with the same voice actors. And some of the delivery's better. They toned down accents though, so Naomi is less British. And luckily Mei Ling is less racist. I mean,
18 hours left until they
Asian, I
depart.
forget
You've got to hurry.
what her nationality
It must
actually
be
is.
crazy to fly hind in this kind of weather.
Who's
I want to say Chinese,
Oh, sorry.
but I don't want to
haven't introduced
presume.
you to yet.
But Mei Ling was really bad in the PlayStation
She was
version.
assigned to us as our visual and data processing specialist. She designed your codec, as well as your Soliton radar system. Contact her if you have any
But,
questions about either of them.
I don't know. I think it's kind of a cool fact though,
Nice to
having
meet you, Snake.
them being the same voice actors and stuff. But it's not this. It's not the same lines. Like they didn't just rip the PlayStation lines out.
What's
They
wrong?
record them in higher quality.
I just didn't expect a world-class designer of military technology to be so cute.
You're just flattering me.
No, I'm serious. I know I won't be bored for the next 18 hours.
What's this? I'm being hit on by the famous Solid Snake? But I'm surprised. I didn't think you'd be so frank.
Looks like we both have a lot to learn about each other.
It does, doesn't it? Well, let's get to know each other better. But first, let me explain about your Soliton radar system.
But yeah, it's important to know with Mei Ling that well, I don't know why that color happens. That's an emulation thing. They gave her like a really thick Chinese accent.
Be careful, Snake.
He's
The
American.
genome soldiers have highly developed
And I always thought that was
senses of
weird.
hearing and vision
I mean, once I
due to
learned about it, I was like, that's why would you do that?
Don't let them see you.
First, I want you to infiltrate the disposal site and look for the DARPA chief.
The DARPA chief.
Because I think they dropped her accent for Metal Gear Solid 4,
Genetic
but that came out
nanomachines
after
as
this.
He should appear on your radar as a green dot.
Get whatever information you can from him about the terrorists. If he's alive, that is.
Snake, your radar isn't affected by the
And
weather.
I know,
but
I
if
think
you're
it's
discovered
Vulcan
by
making the
anyone,
background of this
you won't be
blue.
able to use it.
Remember right?
Yes, it gets jammed easily, I'm afraid.
There's a way to fix
Yes,
it.
It's all made
The
from
colors,
currently existing
but I
technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with
I didn't
strong
put that much effort
harmonic
into this.
resonance, so be careful.
We'll be monitoring your movements by radar, so contact us by codec anytime you want.
And then trying to find a way I can sit so I can have all of my arms
We're here
lined
to
up.
back you up.
Hold the
you need
controller.
Some information or advice.
I'm also in charge of your mission data. Contact me if you want me to save your current status. My frequency is 140.96. It's a dedicated frequency for saving data. Don't forget it.
Remember, except for your binoculars, you need to arm yourself with whatever weapons you can find.
I remember. First, I'm strip searched by Dr. Naomi here, and then all my weapons are taken away.
I miss David Hayter's
Imagine
voice.
yourself put in that position.
Hello,
If you make it back in one piece.
Whoa, that got weird at the end there. Hi, Amanda.
I'll hold you to that, Doctor. By the
How
way,
are you?
sorry to disappoint you, but I did manage to smuggle out my smokes.
How did you do that?
In my stomach. Thanks to the shot you gave me that suppressed my stomach acids.
Cigarettes? How are those going to help you?
You never know.
By slowly killing me, I can do, I don't know. The cigarettes actually let you see
If wanna get
lasers.
in, there's the front door. It's the
I'm
fastest
okay,
way,
considering
but there's too much
my
risk
arms.
of being spotted by the enemy.
I can't just...
Aw, thank you so much for the resub. 12
One
months,
sentry on the
jeez.
left, and one on the right.
It still doesn't feel like I've been doing this that long.
Sixers and pineapples.
There should also be a duct on the second floor.
I can't see it from here.
But yeah, I was talking about where I'm at.
On you, Snake.
I can move my right arm way more than I could before. It hurts a lot less. It aches from time to time, but on the whole, I'm good. Yay, it worked! Camera! No, I can't. There we go.
Surveillance camera.
That you're not dead. I like that that's like where the bar is, just like, well, you're not dead, so that's good. I don't know if I can go under this. Does it see me while I'm down here? It doesn't. I didn't know that. I mean, I never actually tried. Stun grenade! Congratulations on not dying. That's fair. But yeah, I'll know more on Friday for like where my arm is at exactly. I'm hoping nothing is fractured. But again, they weren't sure, so... But yeah, actually, let me just check on that. What is... Oh, I think it's this one. Yes, 9 a.m. on the 17th. So Friday 9 a.m. is when I'll know. Canada. That's all I got. I don't know. Oops.
Good.
Yeah, I don't actually want to know that. Cool. But we have like national health insurance. It just makes everything slow. Because one, it's understaffed and overworked and overbooked, like literally all the time. Not that there's not private healthcare in Canada. It does exist, which is a little faster, but a lot of it is just... I basically just have insurance by being here. I'm so sneaky. We're listed everything.
That base must have some kind of ventilation system
But,
to recirculate the
yeah,
air.
so
There should be air ducts.
I
around
only
somewhere.
paid, for my whole hospital visit, I paid $30 for the sling.
There's probably a diesel generator somewhere. And since generating electricity requires oxygen,
That's it.
there must be exhaust openings for that too. You're not going to believe this, but they shot down the F-16s we were using as a diversion with a Hind D. Then we got a message from Liquid. He said if we try something like that again, he'll launch the nuke. Snake, hurry up and get in there. That Hind will be coming back soon.
But yeah, I got like 16 x-rays of my arms and my knee, a CT scan, some painkillers when I first got there, and a splint, and I only paid $30 for the sling.
Snake,
That's it.
This is McDonald Miller. It's been a long time.
Master, what are you doing here?
I quit being a boot camp instructor.
So, take
I moved
that,
out here for some
America.
peace and quiet. I'm in retirement, just like you.
Granted, I was
Once
in a
while, I
hospital
still
for
help
like
train the Alaskan Scouts.
12 hours.
Passing on skills to a new generation, huh?
Campbell told me about the situation here. I thought I might be of some use.
There's no one I'd rather have in a foxhole than you.
Well, I know lots about survival in a harsh environment. I've lived in Alaska longer than you. So call me if you have any
sadly
questions
didn't have
about the flora
contrast.
or fauna out here.
They just stuck me in the spinning machine and they were like, we just sliced you into 7,000 slices. I was like, that's cool. But, like, that is definitely one of those times where I'm like, I'm glad I don't live in America. Because if I still lived in the States, I would just would have been like, cool, I won't have arms anymore.
The DARPA chief to the south.
There's no way I would have been able to pay for a hospital visit.
What about the vent shaft cleaning? Oh, they just opened the vent covers. They're about to start spraying for rats.
First floor basement ventilation shaft.
Shut those covers as soon as they're done spraying. Also, keep your eye on that woman in the cell. Don't get careless now.
Woman in the cell?
Did something happen?
There's an intruder.
Really?
He's already done 3 people.
He's killed 3 people?
Yeah, and they say he's using stealth, too.
Stealth? There's an intruder besides me?
Anyway, I want you to increase the security.
Can you imagine if I
detail
had
on
killed
the
just
chief.
exactly 3 people? Yeah, they were. I remember they warned you about. I don't remember, but I know they warned you about that. But you don't actually pee yourself, luckily. No, mine was a regular CT scan, but mine was checking to make sure there wasn't like brain damage, or any like fractures in my face or like any other like soft tissue damage. So it was a lot less.
Press the action button to drop down.
Thanks, Campbell. The action. Found the action button.
Use the elevator to change floors. There should be a cargo elevator that you can take down somewhere around there. Try to find it.
Oh, man. Listening to the codec, I think, is... while obviously I don't do it when I'm playing by myself, I do love it for the idea that, like, Snake has no idea what the real world is like. So, like, Campbell's like sitting in his office or whatever. He's like, oh, fuck, he doesn't know about elevators. Snake, please. That's an elevator, don't panic. Just calm down, Snake. Just a platform that moves between floors of a building. How? Now, here's not the best place. I don't remember how to level up your grip. I know you have to throw yourself over the side. I don't know if you have to climb up again, or if you do, like, curls on the side. Aha! I like how for this other guy, I'm like running over him on these plates, and he's like, ah, it's nothing, I don't care. But this guy, I wonder if he saw me instead. Damn. Oh no, the riot police from 2. Oh no, I'm gonna die. I didn't pull out my rations. That's okay. We're gonna have to do the whole beginning of the game again.
Snake, are you
I'll go
okay?
faster this time.
Snake! Snake!
I am not as quick as to react to things as I used to be. Oh no, right, there are autosaves. Awesome. Whoop. Action button. Hi Campbell, we don't need the advice this time. Give me the murder gun that I will probably never use. I have done runs of this game where I have not picked up the SOCOM or the M9. Oh, I actually don't have any rations. Well then. Then let's just have more fun. Hey there, buddy. So sleepy. Okay. Nope, that again. This time I'm prepared. Sort of. They'll never find me. I might have to shoot this man again. Oh, too bad I can't like punch him while I'm down here. Just imagine just like a fist comes out from under the tank. Weird, huh? Who knows what just happened? I think I hit him. I think I got like the edge of his boot. There we go. No! Okay, there we go. Problem solved. Swear to God if you go wake him up. No! Fucking... That was the most Metal Gear Solid experience I think I've ever had. In a while, at least. I mean, I've had some real comedy of errors moments in 3, especially, and 5, but that's different. Can I just... Perfect. Now, if I do this, I do get a grit meter. I don't, that's not it. I need to, was it, there we go. This will be important later. I promise. Way, way later. It's not important in the original game, though. Like, this never comes up. But there is at one point. No, I think there's one spot where it's kind of important in the original as well. I don't remember the PlayStation version enough to actually say that with confidence. This one, you can hang over the edge, and I believe that's how you use the 2 temperatured pipes in the game. But there's also the communications tower. If you don't have a rope, you just jump, and you can catch yourself on ledges and stuff. And if you have level 3 grip, it makes that way easier. But obviously this takes some time, which is why no one does it. You have to know about it too. And be like, huh, level 1 grip. That's interesting. I don't know how many pull-ups it is to get to level 2. But it's a lot to get to 3. You would think Solid Snake would have better grip / pull-up skills, right? Like, instead of just being able to do like 3 or 4 and be like, oh man, I'm fucking spent. Where we're close. I mean, he can do it. He can do way more pull-ups than I can. I mean, especially now, but I mean, like, in general, I don't think I can do a pull-up. Please, game. Just... Am I doing it wrong? Is that what I'm doing? I might have to Google it for a better idea. I might be pretty close too. But... Also, fun fact, this game does my favorite thing from this era of video games. If you look at Snake's hands, they're never animated. They're just in hold gun position all the time. And they will literally just gesture like that for the rest of the game. And I love that. I first noticed it when I was younger with Time Splitters 3. They locked Cortez's hands in like the hold the gun position. And that's how he like points and gestures at people. And I just thought it was really cool. Like, what a way to save resources. Let me get this. Hang on. Only I had 2 hands. Oh no, they're awake again. Where's my gun? I could just murder them too. I won't need to do that though. The other guy also wake up? I don't know. It takes 100 pull-ups. I'm not counting, so... Doing 3 at a time, 3, 6, 9. I'm probably in the 30s. Can I get a 4th in? Nope. No, I don't need to do that. I just feel like dicking around in Metal Gear Solid. That's why I'm here. I didn't realize they'd wake up so fast. Whee! We're gonna get grip level 2, I swear to God. It's 100 per level 2, so getting to level 3 should be easier than getting to level 2, but I'll count when I get to level 2. It's just my workout routine. Hi, Gleam. Thanks a lot for the resub. We're getting swole or ripped or beefy. I don't know what the kids call working out these days. Yoked? That seems old now. Had the fuck cleaned out of my teeth? Awesome. I'm going to the dentist tomorrow. For other reasons. What's extra annoying about that is my actual 6-month checkup is in like mid-December. So, but yeah, I'm going to the dentist to get them to look at my. They're going to X-ray my teeth, just to make sure nothing is like horribly wrong with them, because my upper teeth are numb. So, which is apparently like normal after like trauma, but I didn't have like tooth trauma, just face trauma. So. You have to go every 3 months? Wow. That's... I like that, like, I feel like if dentists had their way, you would go, like, every week. Because I was talking to a hygienist one time, and it was like, yeah, I mean, normally we recommend, like, once a year. Like, really, you should be going every 6 months. But, like, most people won't commit to that, so we have to tell them a year. And the amount of times where I get like dental information and it's just because like, well, look, people are fucking lazy. So we had to kind of do something like just like, I don't know, just put a toothbrush in your mouth. That's all we want.
Snake, your grip has gotten stronger. Looks like your hard work is paying off.
Well done, Snake.
Yay! I've actually never heard them say that. I didn't bounce my face off the street. I actually think that my, let's see, I actually feel like my face was the last thing to hit the road. But yes, it definitely connected with the asphalt. But it's my cheek, like up by my eye, not my teeth. So like my teeth did not even hit my cheek, to do any like I didn't mobilize my teeth is what I was trying to say. Because if I mobilized my teeth, I would at least know that, oh, hey, I hit my teeth. I need to see a dentist. Things are going wrong. But I hit my cheek and my teeth are numb. So I'm assuming, I'm hoping I didn't like break anything. Like break like the roots of my teeth or something. And I also just lost count of how many pulls I did, so that's okay. See, I find that very funny. The last time I went to the dentist before I moved up here, I was 13. And I didn't go to the dentist up here until school. And I also did not have very good dental hygiene. For a very long time, and even 13, like that's pushing it. So I was like 24 when I went to the dentist, and I had 0 cavities. Weirdly, There are several factors for that, I suppose. I don't know what they are. I'm not saying that, like, oh man, I just have better teeth than you, but, like, that's possible. I definitely need to get my teeth cleaned. Once I got the... I didn't get a cavity until I started going to the dentist again. But there are a lot of things that go into that, like your genetics do make a difference. I think I just have good teeth, and I take all of my my benefits in life, all my perks, and I just put them to the test. I also drink things weird. So most of the time, a lot of the sugary drinks I've had in my life don't actually touch my teeth. And I feel like that's probably helped a lot. Other than that, I have no idea. Those are just the two I can figure for myself that make the most sense. But yeah, I got very lucky with my teeth. And they survived getting bounced off of a road. So, you know. I do have some fillings, though, obviously. They're not perfect. I've never had a root canal. I hope I never do. The gum disease, that's the issue. Yeah, no, I didn't have bad gum disease either, but, like, again, genetics are weird. Some people just get really lucky. That sucks, though. I don't know if I could afford going to the dentist every 3 months. But, like, medically, you got a lot going on. That's been true, like, I feel like your entire life. I still don't like going to the dentist. That's something I didn't mention. Blood pressure. I actually got my I got to see what my blood pressure was because it wasn't like this cryptic analog deal where I had no idea what the number actually meant and when it was supposed to be measured. I had a whole digital thing showing my blood pressure and my my oxygen saturation for my blood. My blood pressure is exactly average. Exactly what you see in a fucking textbook. And that's after I crashed the bike. And my oxygen saturation is 98%. At least then. And I think that's neat. I gotta be close to this grip thing. We're gonna have grip level 3 for this playthrough. Then I'm gonna save my game, and that's where we're gonna start when I actually play through this game for stream. Oh. I didn't even hear you wake up, man.
Who's there?
You'll never know. I'm a ghost. Just slightly out of sight range. Look, man, I'm working out here. I want to know if I'll be able to get copies of my X-rays and are like, can I get copies of my CT scan? Yeah! Grip level 3.
Snake, your grip strength has increased again.
Now this is the stuff legends are made of.
I'm sure. Okay, and I think 3 is the highest it goes. I'm pretty sure it doesn't go higher than that. Now I can hold on to ledges for a very long time. Alright, cool.
You called, Snake?
Yeah, I didn't ask about it. I don't know if I'll be able to get them from the... I mean, I should be able to get them from the Fracture Clinic. I don't think they're going to have to take them again. But...
Snake,
maybe kind of cool.
What de Gaulle said. The graveyards are full of indispensable men. Snake, you're all alone and surrounded by bad guys. Try to be careful and avoid getting into a fight whenever you can.
You're right. Wow, you know all sorts of great quotes, don't you?
This is the first time, Snake.
Well, both my parents are from Guangdong, China, but I was born and raised in America. I've always liked reading literature from both sides. Kinda keeps me in touch. I'll share some more quotes with you if you like.
I'm looking forward to it. But to tell you the truth, I'd like to learn more about you.
Well, I'll think about it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, it wouldn't be very hard to get copies of all my scans. I'll get them on a little USB, a little CD, maybe. I don't know how they do it. Hospitals are usually not super cutting edge. Can I not? There we go. Sorry, tell me how to use the elevator.
Snake, use the elevator to move from floor to floor. To call the elevator, press the button on the nearby...
I honestly wish that they kept the system in from Metal Gear where you can just fucking punch the elevator buttons. Oops. Thought I had to hit the action button. I don't know if I'll show them on stream. I don't think anyone's interested in just a perfectly normal looking like elbow X-ray. But that could be fun.
Look at the radar! It's picking up the DARPA chief! He's the green dot! Hurry and rescue him!
He's the green dot! No, I won't be making Meryl take her pants off. That's a thing you can do by entering and exiting the vent several times. I don't think she does anything interesting, but she's just working out without her pants on. Which was in the original, so it is in this one. But...
A woman?
looking at my CT scan might be fun, though. I don't know. We'll see what that looks like if I can get a copy of it. I really can't wait for the Master Collection Volume 2 to come out so I can play Metal Gear Solid 4. I don't think Metal Gear Solid 4 is necessarily very good. However, I do like the jokes they make with the psych meter.
Who's that?
I'm here to save you.
I'm here with all my
Chief
fingers.
Donald Anderson, right?
You here to save me, huh? What's your outfit?
I'm the pawn they sent in here to save your worthless butt.
Really? It's true. You don't look like one of them. In that case, hurry up and get me out of here.
Slow down. Don't worry. First, I want some information about the
We're gonna get our
terrorists.
first dumb thing in
Terrorists?
Twin Snakes.
They really have
When the
the
guard
ability
comes up
to
and tells me to
launch a
shut
nuke.
up.
What are you talking about?
The terrorists are threatening the White House. They say if they don't accede to their demands, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
Sweet Jesus.
Is it possible?
It's possible. They could launch a nuke.
How do they plan to launch? I thought this place was just for the keeping of...
Snake is so
They
fucking
shouldn't
loud.
have access to a missile.
That's the official story. Got it. We were conducting exercises with a new type of experimental weapon. A truly historical weapon.
What?
A weapon with the ability to launch a nuclear attack from any place on the face of the Earth. A nuclear-equipped walking battle tank.
Metal Gear. It can't be.
You knew? Metal Gear is one of the most secret black projects. How did you know that?
Metal Gear.
We've had a couple of run-ins in the past. So that's the reason you were here at this disposal site?
Why else would I come to a godforsaken place like this?
I had heard that the Metal Gear project was scrapped.
On the contrary, it's grown into a huge joint project between ArmsTech and ourselves. We were going to use this exercise as raw data, and then proceed to mass production.
I just love that everyone in the world think, like, all the militaries think that Metal Gear is a really good idea.
Rex has fallen into the hands of terrorists.
Rex?
Metal Gear Rex, the code name for the new Metal Gear prototype. They're probably already finished arming the warhead they plan to use with Rex. These guys are pros. They're all experienced in handling and equipping nuclear weapons.
And jump!
Shut up in there, will ya?
I love that he just jumps up there. I'm like, that's his first reaction.
But I thought that all nuclear warheads were equipped with safety measures. Some kind of detonation code that you have to input.
Oh, you mean PAL. Yes, of course. There is a PAL. It's set up so that you need to input 2 different passwords in order to launch the device.
There are 2 passwords?
Yes. Baker knows one, and I know one.
Baker, the president of ArmsTech?
That's right. Each of us needs to input our password, or there can be no launch. But... they found out my password.
You talked?
Psycho Mantis can...
It's kind of interesting when you think about it.
You can't resist.
Because, like,
Psycho
and
Mantis?
when this game was
One of
made,
the members of Foxhound.
at this point in the timeline, at least, the there was Metal Gear
This is bad.
from the MSX games,
It's just
and then now there's Metal Gear Rex. So this is like the second or third iteration
If they find
of Metal
out
Gear.
Baker's password,
Yes.
But like, what's really
They'll be
funny
able to launch a nuke anytime.
is like the ones before this didn't really work very
Easy
well.
way to stop the launch.
The other one was destroyed by like putting dynamite on its feet in the certain order.
Card keys.
Which, like, dumb video gaming things aside.
They were
But now with the
designed
whole
to harness
timeline, there's
system
like
developers as an emergency
4 or
override.
5 different versions
Even
before
without
this
the
one, and all have
passwords,
failed.
you can just insert the card keys
Like,
and
guys,
engage
Metal
the
Gear's
system.
not a good idea.
And if I do that,
Yes, you can stop the launch.
Not even when you put AI on it, like...
so where are the card keys?
Baker should have them. Listen, you need 3 card keys. There are 3 different slots to put them in. You need to insert a card into each one of them.
Okay, 3 card keys. Do you know where they might be keeping Baker?
Somewhere in the 2nd floor basement.
2nd floor basement?
I heard the guards say they moved him into an area that has a lot of electronic jamming.
Any other clues?
Yes. They cemented over the entrances, but didn't have enough time to paint them. Why don't you look for the areas where the walls are a different color? Here, take this. It's my ID card. It'll open any level 1 security door. It's called a PAN card. It works together with your body's own electrical field.
Personal area network, huh?
It transmits data using the salts in your body as a transmission medium. As you approach the door's security devices, they'll read the data.
What was the Metal Gear in
The doors will open automatically.
Horrible Ops?
Gotcha.
I love that the captions made that Horrible Ops.
What is it?
You haven't heard any other way to disarm the PAL, have you? From your bosses or anyone?
No.
Are you sure you haven't heard anything?
I just said no.
So, does the White House plan to give in to the terrorists' demands?
That's their problem. It has nothing to do with my orders.
But what about the Pentagon?
But I've never played Portable Ops, and I know Kojima considers it not canon. Well, barely canon.
What is it?
Huh? What's that? Hey, what happened?
Because there's like Metal Gear again, then, well, I guess before that would have been, it was Shagahad, then whatever was in Portable Ops, Peace Walker, the weird 70s AI, then the Philanthropist, then Metal Gear again, and then Rex. So like, there's been so many bad ideas for walking battle tanks. Just like every military just doing a thing and be like, this is the time. This one will work.
The chief, what happened?
And then after this, they're like, but what about Metal Gear, but in the water?
A heart attack? No.
Colonel, are you hiding something from me?
Absolutely
Intercontinental
not.
ballistic Metal
You've
Gear.
got to understand. This
What if we launched the Metal Gear from space? Then we could hit anywhere on the planet with a Metal Gear that could fire a nuke from anywhere in the world.
To learn the real story.
You want me to believe that you're in charge
Even in the
of this
water.
hub, but you don't have complete access to the file?
I told you, the Secretary of Defense is in operational control. I'm just here as your support. Snake, we don't have time to debate. Get out of there and find President Baker.
I can see why Kojima hates it. Intercontinental ballistic Metal Gear is, I mean, to be fair, I guess the technically Shagahad wasn't like intercontinental. They had to like do the drill tank go fast fire the inter whatever before the ICBMs were a thing to make it intercontinental, and I was like, it's a big deal. Isn't Gecko 4? Like, that's later than this. I'm talking about just before this one.
Don't move! So you killed the chief, you bastard!
I'm sad we never got Metal Gear Riz.
No, you're not. Don't move!
Because we got Rex and then Ray. And we always thought Metal Gear Riz would be really funny. And it's even funnier now with the slang.
Your hands are shaking.
More pointing out the name. Yeah, I mean, that's fair.
Can you shoot me, rookie?
Careful. I'm no rookie.
Liar. Your eyes wander. There's no confidence in them. The eyes of a rookie. You've never shot a person, have you?
You talk too much.
You haven't even taken the safety off, rookie.
I told you I'm no rookie!
You're not one of them, are you?
Open that door. You got a card, don't you?
Why?
So we can get the hell out of
Looks
here.
like we'll be a little delayed. What are you doing? Don't think! Shoot!
I'm now also coming to the realization that there are more games before Metal Gear Solid than there are after Metal Gear Solid. Hup. That took forever for that to explode. Whee! Whee! I actually still have no rations. So maybe I shouldn't fuck around so much.
Snake, what are you doing? Take care of the bad guys and get the hell out of there. You better use that weapon you found.
I'm gonna die here.
What are you waiting for? Shoot!
Don't talk to me
Metal
like
Gear
a
Solid
rookie.
6.
I'm telling you.
Unfortunately, we might still get Metal Gear Solid 6. I just want to redo this. Now that the stun grenades are not super effective.
Snake, answer
Again.
me. Snake.
I'm doing everything wrong, basically, as I play this game, because I doing things wrong is something I don't see very often. Ow. Is not really working to my benefit here. Ah! I almost choked him. There we go.
What are you waiting for? Shoot!
Don't talk to me like a rookie.
I choked one of them.
Shoot!
I like that he's like, shoot! And I'm just like, I just punched them all. Right through the helmet. I'm gonna bleed to death. A ration. Give me the... Damn it. How do I put my gun away The action button, okay. That's rough to do. I have to hold in right bumper. If I'm gonna fire, I hold in A, and I have to hit Y to put it away.
Thanks for the help.
Wait!
Remember this ass. Everyone, take note.
Who are you?
You missed it. That sucks. It's story relevant later. Sometimes I wish I was joking.
You fool! You've killed him! I'm sorry, sir.
His mental shielding was very strong. I could not dive into his mind.
Now we'll never get that detonation code.
Something I should do. I want to look up what games Psycho Mantis can read off of the GameCube memory card. I might do this when I play the original too, because I am going to play the original, but it won't be the PlayStation version. Oh no, maybe this is a good idea. They're going to just ruin Psycho Mantis's fun. Find out all the games he has, because he only picks a couple. He doesn't read all of them, right? Look at this ass chat. Write that down. Exactly. Draw a picture. Take a screenshot. It'll have to be a GIF or video. Like, very important. Oh no, she's pretty. And Solid Snake will never forget. That music is how he controls people, by the way. They never mention that in game, I don't think. But the music is how he controls people. I don't remember when that comes up. But I should grab every game that he talks about and play it and get like one save, get saved at on it. They do in the original, but like where?
Naomi, I just had some kind of hallucination. Is it from the nanomachine?
I know they mention the music, but not like that's what's controlling people.
Functioning properly.
So what was it?
It must have been psychometric interference coming from Psycho Mantis, Foxhound's psychic. Think of it as a mental feedback loop.
So that was Mantis.
Did a codec call? Okay, we'll see about that. I don't know if I'll make it that far today. Because like all that stuff should be in this one too. And I have not stopped bleeding. Am I just gonna die? Just gonna die. I think I can die from bleeding. No, I just didn't want to fuck with it while my arms were messed up. I just want to do something more fun for me. And now I've stopped bleeding. Okay. Just immediately upon crouching. Oh, no, I've got to like actually sit here until my life bar is not that color. There we go. I didn't know that. I didn't know that for the crouch thing. Usually I have rations. But yeah, I know I want to grab all the games that Psycho Mantis talks about and have them on my memory card for when I get there. I don't think he's going to mention every single one of them, but he mentions. I know he mentions, I think, Mario Sunshine, and he mentions Eternal Darkness. And I don't know what else he talks about. It's actually quite a long list. The only reason I'm going slow in these rooms is because I don't remember. This one is literally labeled PSG1. None of these have the lasers. Okay. Yeah, I remember Castlevania, and I was gonna say that, but I was like, I don't think that's a GameCube game. There's a Nikita. Okay. Didn't realize these were all like labeled. The FAMAS. And grenade. Huh. Fun. Anyway, if you look around in this one, because this is the Metal Gear Solid 2 engine, you can go, oh, first person mode. How cool is that? What a weird wall. And then you can blow it up. In the original, you can still do it in this one. To knock on the wall. Now it sounds different. And that's how you found out where you need to bomb it on the PlayStation version. I forgot how to detonate them. B? Okay. Hooray! Is there a second place you can bomb? I thought there was a second cemented wall as well. Yeah, here. I knew it was on the right. That gets me FAMAS ammo. Lots of FAMAS. Oh, and then the floor opens up. And then there's another one before the boss, and that leads to the camera. I don't remember. If this one is this the one with the ghosts? I don't know where the ghost locations are, so I can't. Fuck you. How dare you shoot at me? I'll have you know I just stopped bleeding. Oh, okay, so that's gonna be later then. Yeah. Why is there suddenly a line through this room? Okay. I don't know if I've got the ammo for this fight, for putting him to sleep, but... We're gonna try. I don't think I can... Maybe I can punch him.
Am I too late?
That would be really hard to do. I'm sure someone's done it. The fist only run.
He's alive. You're the arms tech president, Kenneth Baker, right? Don't worry. I'm here to save you.
Punches a tank for 8 hours?
No! Don't touch it!
Only I can move.
C4.
That one bullet made the whole cement room move.
Right. Touch that wire and the C4 will blow up along with the old man. So you're the one that the boss keeps talking about.
Sorry, I keep making fun of you, Boss, a lot. I just had to while you were here.
Special Operations Foxhound. Revolver.
This is motion capture from a professional gun twirler. Which,
Awesome.
like, probably sounds way cooler when you don't say it like that.
I've been waiting for you, Solid Snake. Now we'll see if the man can live up to the legend.
But first, more talking.
This is the greatest handgun ever made. The Colt Single Action Army. 6 bullets. More than enough to kill anything that moves.
He's great at sneaking at not being noticed, not noticing. Very high agility, very low perception.
Why they call me Revolver.
I would honestly maybe say he's got high luck as well.
Draw!
Oops. That was easier than I thought it would be. Very highly, he never even loses his eye, right?
You're pretty good. Just what I'd expect from the man with the same code as the boss. It's been a long time since I had such a good fight, but I'm just getting warmed up. What? My hand!
And it's this shit for why I like Twin Snakes over the original. His arm loss is important. Yeah, but for even longer than, like, you're gonna have to remember that this is important to the next game. But it is important. It's actually very important. Like, extremely story important.
Stealth camouflage. Can't you even die right?
There's like no reason to hold a sword like that.
You were lucky. We'll meet again. Who are you? And like you, I have no name. That exoskeleton.
This is the katana, the greatest sword ever made. Folded 1,000 times. More than enough to kill anything that moves. I don't know. I couldn't fit that in. I don't know. All this dumb shit. Sealing it, Snake, right? But he needs the katana to cut the ceiling down. It's also worth noting that, like, none of that was in the original.
Who the hell?
Which is why I say that Twin Snakes, I think, put the original game. A lot of weird-ass whispers, yeah. Well, I feel like this game puts it on par with 2 and 3 and, like, what Kojima did later.
Who are you? I'm not one of them.
Maybe even more over the top than Kojima games.
The DARPA chief told me he gave them his detonation code. What about yours?
Oh, I get it. Jim sent you. You're from the Pentagon.
Answer my question. What about your code? There's no time.
I talked.
What? Now the terrorists have both codes and can launch any time.
It's not like I didn't fight. I managed to resist Psycho Mantis's mind probe.
He couldn't read you? How'd you do it?
Surgical implants in my brain.
We're gonna get
surgical implants.
Something that caused this game to not get ported sometimes, and some problems with
codes has it.
Even the DARPA chief?
Re-releasing it.
But the DARPA chief said Mantis got his code by reading his mind.
Are you sure you heard him right?
Yeah. Anyway, how did they get your code?
I never had any training on how to resist torture.
Perfect time to cough smoke.
Like he had some fun with you, all right.
He's not human. I tell you, he loved every second of it.
What happened to your arm?
He broke it.
Looks like you're more than even now. His was sliced off.
Now's not the time, Snake.
You're a funny guy. So, the DARPA chief, is he okay?
Dead.
What? It can't be. No, that's not what you promised, Jim. Now you want to shut me up?
Calm down. What's wrong with you? I just told you I was here to save you. I didn't kill the DARPA chief. He had a heart attack or something.
A heart attack? Oh, don't be a fool.
But I am a fool.
Anyway, the terrorists have both codes now.
Oh, those boys are totally insane. They wouldn't hesitate to launch.
I agree. But what do they really want?
Who knows? Maybe they're like us in the arms industry. Always looking forward to the next good war.
Well, I'm not gonna let these maniacs start a war today. Do you still have the card keys?
Card keys?
To override the detonation code. I heard you had them.
No, not anymore.
What? Who does then? Not the terrorists.
No, that woman.
Woman? Who?
A soldier that was thrown in prison along with me.
Prison? That female soldier.
She said that she had just joined up as a new recruit. They threw her in prison because she refused to take part in the rebellion.
A new recruit? Could that be the Colonel's niece?
I gave her the key. Looks like she managed to break out of here, though. I hope she's okay.
I'm sure she is. She's green, but as tough as they come. But how did you know she escaped?
I was in contact with her by codec. Until I was tied up here, that is.
I'm not talking about the codec frequency when I mentioned that this is hard to, like, port for.
Yes, she stole it from the guard. If she still has it, you should be able to contact her.
I'm sure she has it. What frequency was she at?
Oh, yeah.
Fun fact about this frequency, though, it is the same frequency in every game.
Huh? Oh.
The female hero always gets the same one.
I forgot. Damn. Oh, that's right. It should be on the back of the package. Try to contact her.
I'll contact her right away, but tell me, if this doesn't work, is there some other way to prevent the missile launch?
Oh. You need to find Hal Emmerich, one of my employees.
Who's that?
The team leader of the Metal Gear Rex project. A genius in
it's actually
engineering,
140.15.
If there's anyone who can figure out how to stop Metal Gear from launching, it's him.
What if he can't come up with that?
It's 15, yeah. It's actually, but it is the same frequency they use in Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2.
Well, he's probably
like all the previous games. I'm pretty sure it goes forward too, but
building. It's north from here. That's where he worked.
Like I think it might have been Eva's codec.
I understand.
Radio frequency.
Why Metal Gear? The nuclear age ended with the turn of the millennium.
Oh, you're wrong. The nuclear threat hasn't disappeared. The threat is more real than ever before.
This part.
The amount of spent nuclear
this footage?
fuel and plutonium
Copywritten.
is increasing even today. Listen.
Maybe not all of it,
have
but
you
some
ever
of
seen
it.
A warehouse full of nuclear material?
No.
So
Drums
this,
and drums of
they couldn't get the
nuclear
licensing
waste
sometimes, which is why
inside.
some re-releases are harder to do.
See, because there's still no real way to
Wild,
use
huh?
it or dispose of it.
So they just close the lid and try to pretend like it'll go away?
Essentially, yes. And they're not even doing a good job of storing it. Many of the drums are corroded, with nuclear waste seeping out of them.
Unbelievable.
Not only that, several pounds of muff are reported every year.
Muff?
It stands for material unaccounted for. It proves that there's a large and well-organized black market in nuclear materials. Furthermore, since the end of the Cold War, Russian nuclear engineers in particular are out of work with nowhere to turn. In other words, there's plenty of available nuclear material and scientists for making a bomb. We live in an age where any small country can have a nuclear weapons program.
What about the other superpowers?
The Russians and Chinese still pursue a policy of deterrence. Do you see?
Yeah, I can see that being a problem for this game though, like not having the CDKs.
To maintain our own policy of deterrence.
Renting this game was the same problem, because you wouldn't get the CD case, right? You would get the Blockbuster case.
You mean Metal Gear?
Yes.
I know quite a few people that ran into that problem.
Quite a blow as a result of the cuts in military budgets due to this so-called peace.
I remember hearing a lot about mergers and takeovers among the big weapons makers.
Yes. And after my company lost their bid to produce the U.S. Air Force's next line of fighter jet, the Metal Gear system was our last ace in the hole. That's why we pushed to have Metal Gear developed as a black project.
Black project?
And I know that sort of stuff was also a problem for digital re-releases of a lot of games that use that as like a security measure.
You can avoid a lot of red tape and get a great lead time on your weapons production. And no one can bother you. Not even that bunch on the Military Oversight Committee.
Bribes.
Just call it the military-industrial complex. Anyway, Metal Gear was going to be formally adopted after the results of this exercise were analyzed.
It would have been nice if they did do it, but yeah.
Yes, that's about what I'd expect from a grunt like you. Here. This is what you came for, right?
What's that?
An optical disc. It's all here. The main hard drive was destroyed by gunfire. This is the only remaining copy of the data.
What kind of data?
All the data collected from this exercise. Don't play dumb. I know you were sent to get this.
It's
I
really
hid
funny
from
to me that
sadistic
it's a mini disc,
maniac while he was torturing me. They don't know this disc exists.
which like
Make
never
sure
caught
that you
on
report this
in the
to
West,
Jim,
really.
to your boss. I'll give you my card, too. It'll open up all security level 2 doors.
Can you walk?
No. You go on without me. They got my password. They don't want anything else from me.
I have one more question. Who or what was that ninja thing? It looked like you knew something.
That ninja? That was Foxhound's dark little secret.
Dark little secret?
An experimental genome soldier.
You know him?
You should ask Dr. Naomi Hunter from Foxhound. She knows better than I.
Naomi?
You've got to stop them.
A number of times
If
he's
it
like,
goes
Naomi.
public, my company and I are finished.
What?
He does say it a lot,
Gear use
I
currently
feel like.
existing technology?
Metal Gear itself does, but...
Ryan Gerlukovich.
What did you do to me? No! No! It can't be! Those Pentagon bastards! So they actually went and did it!
What are you talking about?
They're just using you for...
Being used is my job, sir.
What
Oh my god, Gleam, spoilers, we don't know it's Foxdie yet. What a weird circumstance of heart attacks that we've seen and have no idea what it's all about. So weird and strange. Also, Colonel Campbell has also always been 140.85 in previous games too.
Don't lie to me.
Which I think is fun.
Looked like another heart attack, but...
Some kind of poison?
Well, there are lots of drugs that can cause a heart attack in large doses. For example, potassium chloride or digoxin. But we won't be able to tell without doing...
Digoxin, you say?
Damn.
Snake, I want you and Meryl to work together.
Can I trust
Nothing
her?
wakes you up better than a shot of
You can
digoxin.
trust me. Get in contact with her.
Snake, there's a lot of electrical interference coming from there. It should be okay if you do burst transmission like us, but normal transmission is probably impossible.
That's what
Try moving away from that
Big
area.
Boss injects Big Boss
Snake,
with
get a hold of yourself.
in the Big Boss Hospital.
What the hell was that?
In Metal Gear Solid 5 Big Boss again.
A member of Foxhound?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes. We have no one like that in our unit.
Is that right?
Snake, I'm counting on you.
I just think it's funny that's mentioned well before Metal Gear Solid 5. Hooray! We're done. MGS 5 Big Boss against now the official subtitle. Oh, I didn't even realize. But I would shoot something. Grab that. Grab that. That was 4 and 6 over there, I think. And I believe the FAMAS is behind the level 2 door. Yes. But also... a laser grid. Yay! The FAMAS that I will never use. Probably. I generally like never use most guns in Metal Gear games. Top left is also explodable? Okay, I'll go back down then. Like, there's a lot of this game that I just, like, never... I didn't mean to do that one. But I just, like, never do anymore. It's like, I just, like, play through it, knowing what I need and don't need. Level 6. Does stuff respawn? No. Hey, look, SOCOM bullets. Another gun I'll probably never use. There we go. M9, that's what I wanted. Do I have C4, actually? I think I used my last one. Yeah, I don't actually have C4 to blow it up. There's more C4 down there, though, I think. If it does come back. And now the armory, for some reason, I don't know if it was they were before that, but yeah, now the armory has floors that just fall the fuck off. Check out all this C4. Whoop.
Who's there?
Weird how the floor just fell out, and it's just a hole to the abyss, and no one thinks that's weird. What do you know? It is actually explodable. This man might die. And now we're okay. Luckily, I'm not going for a no-kill run. Damn, he went through the door where no one's allowed through. Hey, I'll take stun grenades.
Is there somebody there?
Oh,
Enemy sighted. Requesting.
Did a guy just come out of the exploded hole? Excuse me. I don't think that's very fair. I don't remember if it was in the original where I was playing Twin Snakes, but there was a point where I think it was actually when I was coming back for the PSG-1. But I was just rolling constantly because I was bored, so I was like rolling all the time. And the time it takes for you to stand up is too long. So what would happen is I rolled onto one of the little tiles that fell through into the abyss, and then died. And I didn't save for a very long time. It might have been in the original when they didn't do autosaves, but yeah, that was a thing. Anyway, not this. Whee!
Who are you?
I was really impressed with the way you busted yourself out of there.
The one from the prison?
You're the Colonel's niece. Meryl, right?
No, it's not him. Just exactly who are you?
I'm the fool that your uncle sent to this hellhole.
You came alone? Trying to be some kind of hero?
I don't need lectures. You're just like your uncle, you know?
Trying to be some kind of hero? I was ordered to be here. Like, what do you...
What's your name?
My name's not important.
Aha. Could you be Snake? Are you Solid Snake?
That's what somebody called me.
The legendary Solid Snake? You? Sorry about before. I wasn't sure if you were one of the good guys.
But I knew you were.
But what does the PTT actually stand for?
My eyes?
They're not soldiers' eyes.
They're rookie's eyes, right?
No. They're beautiful, compassionate eyes.
Just what I'd expect from the legendary Solid
Pointless
Snake.
sound effects.
You trying to sweep me off my feet?
That's kind of just the thing with Kojima games, though. They're really good, like...
The reality is no match for the legend, I'm afraid.
I don't want to call them cinematic, but like they do put a lot of effort into a lot of things that other game developers, don't.
You mean the terrorist leader, Liquid Snake?
Yeah.
And that's what I like about Kojima. Is like those little sound effects. People could have not done that,
So what's the deal
or like they would have done something stupid, or like
Maybe I'll ask him personally.
figure out how to get an elevator to work by punching the giant, comically large buttons.
You were involved in this exercise from the
The
beginning.
dumb world building.
What exactly happened here?
Like there's just a whole the package of a Kojima game.
What is this place?
Is what makes people like Kojima games.
Weapon disposal facility.
Having ice melt in real time.
Nobody's told you anything, did they? Okay. You see, this place isn't really for disposing nuclear weapons. This base is owned and operated by a dummy corporation of arms tech.
This is a civilian base?
Right. For the development of Metal Gear.
Colonel.
Foxhound and the Next Generation Special Forces were called here for the test launching of a dummy nuclear warhead.
Why Foxhound?
Because they're a special ops group used to handling top-secret missions. They figured they could help keep it all hush-hush.
But they must have been test-firing dummy warheads for a while. Why just this time?
I heard it was because this was to be a
I found my thing.
test
Sorry,
before
this is a good news for me, and
Metal Gear
that doesn't
program.
help anyone. I'm sorry.
That's what I heard anyway.
Sounds kind of fishy. So what do you think the terrorists want?
My little metal
Sorry,
hooks.
I'm
I
not
found the other
sure.
one.
I was captured with President Baker.
I didn't just
right
like
after the
just now
revolt
find my
started.
penis, if anyone was curious.
That's when he gave you the detonation code override keys, right?
That's right.
Amazing you were able to keep them hidden from the guards.
Well,
Women have more hiding
hiding
places than men.
Anyway, you met Baker, huh? How's he holding up?
He's dead.
What?
Heart attack. Same as the DARPA chief.
The chief died from a heart attack too?
Now, do you think she means boobs are like
Not that I heard of.
the natural female
I
pocket?
don't believe in coincidences. Something funny's going on.
Huh. Sounds like it. But I have no idea what.
Me neither. Yet. Do you know the person who designed Metal Gear?
You mean Dr.
You never know with Kojima.
He should be in the research lab in the second floor basement of the nuclear warhead storage building to the north.
Second floor basement.
Yeah, that's where his lab is. I think they're forcing him to work on the nuclear launching program.
So they'll need him alive until that's done anyway.
Then we'd better do something before he finishes.
There we go.
In case we can't override the detonation code in time, I need to ask him how to destroy Metal Gear.
You plan to take that thing on by yourself, Snake?
It won't be the first time. How do we get
There
to
you
the
go.
nuclear warhead storage where the doctor's being held?
There's a door on the first floor of this building that leads to the north.
What's the security?
Well, like I can't imagine
5.
soldiers being like, "Oh, I'm not
I've got a level 5 card.
I'm not gonna touch her boobs to search her." That's too far.
You should go to the...
I'm going with you.
No way. You're still too green. I want you to hide somewhere.
I'm not green.
No,
But I
you
also
should
just like the idea of the GM soldiers being very polite.
You pause for just 1 second in front of your enemy, and it's all over. Good luck doesn't
Be like
last forever.
they like just like
I don't know what happened.
pat around to like her hips or whatever, and she's like, "I'm so sorry, man."
I never had any problems in training. It was frightening to think that
You tune back into the weirdest fucking comments. I think it's the weird comments that get you to tune in.
I like shooting targets in training.
I always dreamed of being a soldier. Every day of my life, I've trained my mind and body for the one day when I could finally see.
I mean, the
some
real thing
real
is that men
action,
only have
and
one
now-
natural pocket, whereas women have two.
I can't quit. I can't allow myself to quit now.
I can't imagine sliding a credit card into either one being very comfortable, though.
Something the first time you kill. Killing without guilt produces more carnage. In a war, all of mankind's worst emotions, worst traits emerge. It's easy to forget what a sin is in the middle of a battlefield.
But this isn't a war. It's a terrorist action.
Please, context as fast as possible, Gleam.
Just take it easy.
But I learned all about combat high at the academy.
We'll talk about
It
it.
doesn't technically mean push to talk. Well, yes, it doesn't mean push to talk in this context.
Yourself alive.
Press to transmit? Oh.
If I get out of here alive, I'll think about that other stuff.
Why is it on a meter, though?
Let me try to say this another way. Stay the hell out of my way.
You missed everything until I didn't just find my penis. I found the metal hook thing for my splint. But I said I found my thing, and then I realized that people might think that I just found my penis.
Okay, Snake. I'll be a good girl.
We'll link up after I grab the doctor. Hang on to the key until then.
Got ya. But listen, I know this area better than you. Call me if you have any questions.
Be careful, okay?
After I open up the cargo door, I'll contact
I'll take
you.
press to transmit, but I feel like in this specific codec context that it's not what it stands for, but I'll take it. Oop, well. And then Meryl was hiding a key because she has more hiding places than men, and then we were talking about whether she was hiding it in her boobs or hiding it in her front pocket. In her kangaroo pocket. That's what we'll call it. But then that's when you tuned in, basically. Bar is supposed to be the transmission signal, so putting push to transmit right above the transmission signal makes sense. I guess. Front pocket for sure. But see, that's my thing is like, one, I don't think the Genome Soldiers would be that picky about searching around her boobs, as big as they are, to find a card key or whatever. Like, I feel like that'd just be part of the search. That doesn't seem that weird. But then again, sliding a credit card into your kangaroo pocket
Thanks. Where are you?
Where I can see ya.
might not be great. Where would Meryl be to see me under a tank?
I'm disguised in this enemy uniform.
You won't be for long with the way you walk.
What does that mean?
Nothing.
Listen, Snake. The cargo door is like an airlock. It's equipped with infrared sensors. Be careful. If an intruder is sensed, gas is released.
Gas?
Okay, so we'll meet at the nuclear warhead storage building.
Wait. You said you'd stay put and be a good girl.
I changed my mind.
Don't get careless. That's when things always turn sour.
Sorry, but this is the only way I can figure whether or not I'm cut out to be a soldier. I gotta get my hands dirty.
These guys are professionals. You're gonna get yourself killed.
See you there.
You're gonna get yourself killed. That's the idea, Snake. God damn it.
Nothing here.
No risk without reward. No reward without risk. That's what it meant. Go to sleep. Have a nap. There you go.
Be careful, Snake.
Look, lasers!
The airlock is set with infrared sensors.
What is it?
You probably can't see them with...
I don't actually care. Okay, so in the original, what you would do is, actually I think it's the other one. I'm gonna put my gun away. You pull out your cigarettes, and then you can see lasers. But because this is based on the Metal Gear Solid 2 engine, there are these little things over here. So you can just shoot the control boxes on all of them and be fine. Where's that? He's over there. Hi. Oh. We're gonna do it the old-fashioned way.
Just imagining things.
It does, yeah. Now to pick up mines with my butt. Maybe. Sorry, we're gonna meet the best named character in the entire world.
Snake, be careful. There are claymore mines around there. Use a mine detector.
Who are you?
Just call me Deep Throat.
Throat. The informant from the Watergate scandal?
Mind about that.
You're not using burst transmission. Are you nearby?
I just like never mind about that. Like
in front of your position, waiting to ambush you.
like no, not that. Okay.
One of
I have a special talent. I don't know if you could where the mine detector is actually, but you don't need it because you can just crawl over claymores and pick them up. And if you do it backwards, you can pick them up with your butt cheeks. There should be one over here. There's... There we go. I was like, I know they're over here. Anyway, I need these. Or... C4 maybe? C4 might be easier. I think we're out of the minefield. But yeah, I actually have no idea where the mine detector is. Upstairs maybe? In that, I think maybe the first door I ran into was a level 2 door. So I think it's upstairs over the tanks. Same over the hangar, yeah, okay. Exactly where I imagined it to be, but I don't think I've ever really grabbed it because you could just grab them with by crouching.
This is Raven's territory. Snakes don't belong in Alaska. I will not let you pass. Send him a message.
Also, one of these snake survives this, right?
Right. You belong on the ground.
One of the characters is voiced by Robert Paulson. I'm pretty sure that was the Cyborg Ninja. That is Buck Tudrussell from Time Squad. And man, do I love switching those voices in my head.
Come, let's fight.
Oh, right, the hatch. Anyway, ow. I hate that I have to like watch a cutscene of him laughing at me. Anyway. Oh look, a ration. They left food out for me. I believe there's a claymore over here, though. Am I wrong? Well, I knew that was gonna happen. I thought there was a claymore over here. I think there's one lower, but I wasn't sure if there's one by this stuff. Okay. There's the claymore I was looking for. We found it. This is how tanks move, you know. Oh, died immediately. You can, yeah. I was trying to see if I could not do that, though. Wait, you can just throw a chaff grenade. It just sends the tank into a frenzy. And starts doing that. Now we've broken one of its treads. Fine. Keep going, keep going. No, we're not. There you go. Come on. Come on. Nope, that's all I can do. Ow! Ah! I'm just taunting the tank, like I'm right here. Wait. Damn. I was so close. Trying not to use any rations.
Snake, are you okay? Snake! Snake!
I feel like you could easily call this like the bad decisions run. I'm literally doing everything I can to make bad decisions. Give me that claymore. Does he not know where I am right now? He's not aiming at me. Oh my god, oh no, okay. He found me. I think I put that in the wrong spot. And I think I can only do it one more time. Yeah. And that moves as slow as possible. I can also chuck grenades up there, but I think shooting it is more fun, so... I think I hit him. There we go. You're just taking a tank. It's just that easy. Come on. Takes so many shots to the face. Anyway, yeah, this is a very exciting boss fight, I know. It's very different when you don't know what you're doing. It feels maybe a little more insurmountable than this. Welcome back. That's nice of her. Well, my first question is why? But I feel like the answer is just going to be just because. I'm more asking, like, is there a special occasion? There, gutter one.
See how you like this?
See how you like this? The exact same boss fight. Oh, I hate he's up on the hill. Aww, okay. I feel like you, along with basically all of my other friends, our sleep schedules are just perpetually fucked. And a lot of times I feel like there's nothing I can do about it. For me, a lot of times, it's less of a, like, I had trouble going to sleep and more just, well, I mean, maybe, I mean, it's kind of related. But there are just, some days, I'm just not tired. Like, when I need to go to sleep, I cannot sleep. I'm like, I want to do things. I'm awake right now. Even if I've been up for like 20 hours or whatever. I'm just like, cool, let's be awake for even longer. And there's nothing I can do about that. If I go to sleep, if I lay down, I'm not sleeping. And that will fuck me up for a month. My convenient dead body. I love that Snake has like metal plates on his gloves for like no reason. You'd think it's for punching, but they're not on his knuckles.
Boss, is this all right? Just giving him the card like that?
We'll play with him a little longer.
You would be wise not to underestimate him.
What did you think of him?
He is just as you said.
I took a grenade, I'm fine.
He lives and breathes combat just like you. I would expect no less from your...
You see, I told you so, but I will kill him.
General Ivan, I hear that you lost your arm and ran away home.
Watch your tongue, shaman.
In the language of the Sioux people, Sioux means snake. It is known as an animal to be feared. Well, Snake is mine now. When I meet him next, I'll take special care of him. Not yet. Don't kill him yet.
He and I will meet again in battle.
Same prediction as always.
Yes, the raven on my head. It thirsts for his blood.
I'm just gonna live in this tank for a little bit. It's a little disabled, but you know, it's warm. I guess warmer than outside. Tanks do get pretty hot. But yeah, no, for my sleep stuff, it's like if I stick to a very strict schedule, I can kind of maintain a sleep schedule. So like with work. But then there are just some days where it's not going to work like that. I will just get like
Be careful.
one work day, it'll be like midnight when I'm usually going to bed, and I'm just not tired, and I won't be tired until like 4 a.m. And then I will just be completely screwed up
Have you forgotten? That's
for
where they
weeks.
keep the nuclear warheads.
It's the worst.
Can't you see them?
Yeah. There's lots of boxes piled up in here, but are they all warheads?
Yes, they're all dismantled warheads.
They just leave them here? It's like President Baker said. Totally careless.
They're working on a limited.
But that's where the melatonin comes in. It doesn't work all the time, but in 90% of days I can take melatonin, and it helps me go like fall asleep.
141.52.
All of the warheads in those boxes have had their detonation mechanisms removed.
And that is like the
so
only
there's no
success I
threat of
really had. But
exploding.
even then, like if I'm not wanting to sleep, I just
That would
won't.
be a serious problem.
Snake, never use your weapon on that floor.
But they can. Anti-warhead guns. Ultra sneaky. Look, it's a bathroom. How do I choke someone out to knock them out rather than kill them? Just choke slower? Oh no! It's something I do so infrequently. There you go, sir. Can you just come in here? Sorry, I broke your bathroom. Now he won't become conscious, I think. Oh.
Who's that? It's the enemy. I need... No sign of the missing sentry. All else seems to be in order.
Everything's fine. One short of snapping their neck and it'll knock them out? Okay. I don't know how many presses that is. It's not something I do, like, ever, so I don't even have muscle memory for it. Look, it's a Nikita missile. I wasn't sure if I could open any of these doors. Snake. There we go. So just open this last one. I don't even do it in like Metal Gear Solid 3 where CQC is a bigger deal because you can just slam their face into the ground for like way more stars than normal. And I mostly do that. Let me do this again. Ta-da! And that's what we're blowing up. There's also a gas mask that I don't have. I usually never pick it up either. I love the airplane noises for the camera. That sound gets used a lot.
Snake, watch out. That place is filled with gas. Also, the floor is electrified.
Yeah, I think the gas mask is actually like a couple doors in front of me.
It's the switchboard on the northwest wall.
But how? I can't reach it.
Use a remote-controlled missile.
Oh. Whoops. Forgot that was a thing. Yay, we did it! Puff our normal air. Oh, I sat you. Gas mask. But yeah, the thermal goggles, I think, are near the beginning. Which can see the lasers in that door too. Oh, good, more C4. Nikita bullets, obviously. It's very much a bullet gun. As most guns are. Guns only fire bullets. But who's really going to tell a cyborg ninja that, that it actually fires a bullet? And now, a really good cutscene that didn't exist in the original. A brutal cutscene that didn't exist in the original. In some ways, I do think the original is better. But I think this one's definitely cooler. That shot is just really good.
Take this!
It's a ghost.
Anyway, I like that cutscene a lot. I think the original keeps the mystery of the cyborg ninja a bit more, because I don't think you get most of that in the original. You get a guy like hitting the door, and you come in and you see all these corpses. I don't remember if you see him walking in like that. Like I said, it's been a long time since I played the original, but like that's still just a really cool cutscene. But I do think it takes away from the mystery and intrigue of the cyborg ninja being like, oh fuck, like what the hell? And then you like, this one you kind of just know what it's gonna do. And that is to look cool.
Stealth camouflage? Who are you?
Pee time, yay! And we already had pee time with the other guy. We just kind of waited behind him until he stopped peeing. And then cut the bullet in half. Because bullet time was cool.
Oh, what
And he pees again! How much pee can be an Otacon?
Hey, you're that ninja.
I've been waiting for you, Snake.
Why did you turn like that? Yeah, Rob Paulson. This is Buck Todd Russell.
Back from a world where such words are meaningless. I've removed all obstacles. Now you and I will battle to the death.
What do you want?
Oh, I've waited a long time for this day. Now I want to enjoy.
I really want these lines read out like in a Texas Buck Todd Russell accent.
It's like one of my Japanese animes.
I've come from another world to battle with you.
What is it? Revenge?
It is nothing so trivial as revenge. A fight to the death with you. Only in that can my soul find respite. I will kill you, or you will kill me. It makes no difference. All right then. Watch from your box seat.
I need that man. Keep your hands off him.
Now, make me feel it. Make me feel alive.
Let's go time. Right? God, I would love that so much. Is Robert Paulson on Cameo? Also, this fight, this whole thing with the cyborg ninja, by the way, spoilers, he's a character from an old game. When I first played this, I was very young. But like, I had no idea there were games before this, and I feel like a lot of people didn't either, because I think this game really sold people in the PlayStation. But Metal Gear 1 and 2, like, didn't exist over here. So there's like a lot of references to older games already that just no one would know about. And I think that kind of helped with the intrigue a little bit. Like there was already like deep lore by the time the first game came out. Because Metal Gear on the NES was not good compared to the MSX version. And then there was a whole Metal Gear 2 thing, which allegedly the story for Metal Gear 2 was that we got Metal Gear over here on the NES and it did okay. So they made Snake's Revenge. And then someone told Kojima that we made Snake's Revenge, Americans, I mean. And then he was like, that's not okay. So he made Metal Gear 2. I don't know the exact timeline of that. I don't even know if that story is true. But that's a story I heard recently. But Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2 are canon, and Metal Gear on the NES and Snake's Revenge are not. But they are in the Master Collection, I think. But yeah. $200 to book a personal video, but he doesn't just do like line reads. Personal video, gosh, that's too much. I don't want that much, but okay, that's fun. Anyway, GameCube and a Wavebird. The only button on his profile? Damn. I know there's like a whole speedrun strat to this fight, and I don't know it, obviously. Ow. I know you're not supposed to kick him, but yeah. I remember this fight being like way more dynamic and fun. Maybe because I was a kid. It just feels really slow right now. And he feels really stupid. Oh my god, my rations are frozen? I can't believe I did that. I stayed outside too long. Ow. There we go. Now locking him over here is the speed run, but I don't know exactly how to do that. Fuck. Yeah, I know. You have to. I think you have to. Do you have to equip them for them to thaw? That's what I was about to ask. But yeah, I just took too long on the Raven fight. Okay. No, I'm trying to heal without using rations. Okay. Fun story, the Wavebird is the only controller in my entire life that I have gotten so angry I've broken it. I meant to stand up, but I didn't. Instead, I laid down. So you remember Soul Calibur 2, right? And you know how fighting games are bullshit? So there was the challenge modes, which were way more bullshit than they needed to be. Damn, okay, well there, I used my ration. But there's one where you're fighting Ivy. And in Soul Calibur 2, Ivy is one of the few characters that can actually hit you on the ground. That's just how her sword hitbox works, and it's just part of her normal combo. She doesn't do like a special move for it, where you have to do like the down attack on Link or something. So basically, for this challenge, there was nothing I could do, and every time I got into that, I started that challenge, Ivy would sunlock me, and would just kill me. And I was okay at Soul Calibur 2. I wasn't bad at it. It wasn't like I'm like a fucking idiot running in and trying to do dumb things. So it would just be 2 hits on the ground, and then I would just get hit constantly forever and ever and ever and die. And I got so pissed off I threw the controller at the TV. And it never worked again. Like, shattered the inside. But yeah, it was Soul Calibur 2's fault. But that is the only time I've thrown a controller. Which is, I guess, more surprising. I used to get pretty angry as a kid. Ow. I meant to dive into it, but instead I... That was also, I would probably say, the most angry I've gotten at a video game. I did eventually beat that challenge. For anyone wondering. Ow. So. But yeah, that was a huge pain in the ass. I hated the challenges in Soul Calibur 2. I think that I heal when I crouch, but he doesn't. He doesn't crouch right, yeah. I like that him touching me makes Snake go, "Ah! Ah!" Like, he doesn't hurt me. There we go. And now a cutscene with airplane noises. This is my favorite use of the airplane noise, though. This is what made me make fun of it for the rest of my life. It is like so clearly a fucking airplane. God. I hate that they use that noise, but at the same time, I love it. It's so bad.
Do you remember me now? It can't be. You were killed in Zanzibar.
And now you're like, what the fuck is Zanzibar?
Not again.
Backflip Mew. Just what a weird sound choice.
happening. I'm losing myself.
Where the Zanzibar barbarians live.
Is it over?
Gray Fox. Colonel, that ninja is Gray Fox.
Gray.
No doubt about it.
Gray Fox.
You
You yourself in Zanzibar land.
Yes. He should have been killed, but he's still alive.
What?
It happened before I joined Foxman's medical staff. They were
Like,
using
not knowing the
soldiers
earlier
as
games,
agents.
like, I mean, the other games don't make it any better, but just, it sounds so
It happened
stupid.
right after you retired. My predecessor, Dr. Clark, was in charge.
Dr. Clark?
Yes. He started the gene therapy project.
And where is he now?
He was killed in an explosion in his lab 2 years ago.
I'm sorry. He...
What about this soldier?
Oh my gosh.
Apparently, for their test subject, they decided to use the body of a soldier who was recovered after
And
the
how they
fall of
explain that
Zanzibar
away
land.
is that Naomi's never met Dr. Clark.
But he was already dead.
Yes. But they revived him. They fitted him with a prototype exoskeleton and kept him drugged for 4 years while they experimented on him like a plaything. Today's genome soldiers were born from those experiments.
That's the sickest thing I've ever heard.
They used him to test all sorts of gene therapy techniques.
Naomi, why didn't you tell us about this sooner?
Because it's confidential information.
Is that the only reason?
Naomi, what happened to Gray Fox after that?
The record said he died in an accident.
I see. But even if that ninja is Gray Fox, the question is, why?
From what I could tell, he didn't know who he was.
You're saying he's just living off his will to fight?
I'm not sure, but he seems intent on fighting me to the death. We'll meet again. I know it.
So you'll fight again? Until you kill him?
I'd rather not, but maybe that's what he wants.
Also, the fight with Gray Fox in Metal Gear 2 is just so funny.
How long are you gonna stay in there?
Huh? Are you one of them?
No, I'm not. I always work alone.
I'm okay with
Are you an otaku?
the new
too?
voice
Come on.
for
get
Naomi.
out. We can't stay here forever.
With the toned down accent. It doesn't really bother me that much.
It's different from theirs.
You're the Metal Gear Rex chief engineer, Hal Emmerich, right?
You know me?
I heard about you from Meryl.
Oh. So you're here to rescue me?
Sorry, but no. There's something that I've got to do first.
Oh. Well, at least you're not one of them.
Are you hurt?
I'm also covered in piss.
I'm okay. I just twisted my ankle a little trying to get away.
Well, if that's all, it's nothing to worry about. I want to ask you something. I need information about Metal Gear.
Huh? Metal Gear?
Yeah. What's Metal Gear really designed for?
It's a mobile TMD. It's designed to shoot down nuclear missiles. Only for defensive purposes, of course.
Liar! I already know that Metal Gear is nothing but a nuclear-equipped walking deathmobile.
Nuclear? What are you talking about?
The terrorists are planning to use Metal Gear to launch a nuclear missile. You telling me you didn't know?
Aren't they just trying to use the TMD missile module to launch a disabled nuclear warhead?
Wrong. From the beginning, the purpose of this exercise was to test Metal Gear's nuclear launch capability using a dummy nuclear warhead. The terrorists are just continuing the work you started.
No, you're wrong.
I heard it directly from your boss, Baker.
No. A nuclear missile.
But my anime.
Rex?
So you really didn't know?
No. All the armament was built by a separate department, and the President personally supervised the final assembly with the main unit.
President Baker?
Yeah. I was never told exactly what they armed Rex with. I only know it's equipped with a Vulcan cannon, a laser, and a railgun.
A railgun, you said?
Yeah. It uses magnets to fire bullets at extremely high velocities. The technology was originally developed for the SDI system and later scrapped. We were successful in miniaturizing it in a joint venture between Arms Tech and Rivermore National Labs. The railgun is on Rex's right arm.
Metal Gear's main function is to launch nuclear missiles. You sure you're not forgetting
Otacon's
something?
whole family just has a really
Metal
fucked
Gear
up
has a
story.
missile module on his back that can carry up to 8 missiles, but are you saying it was originally meant to carry nuclear missiles?
Yeah, but that's not all, I think. If Metal Gear fired only standard nuclear missiles, then they should already have all the practical data they need.
No. Could it be?
Wasn't he also? He was banging his mom while his sister was drowning too. Wasn't that the
Metal
whole thing?
Gear's co-developer, Rivermore National Labs, was working on a new type of nuclear weapon.
While his father
They
was
were
killing
using
himself.
Nova and NIF laser nuclear fusion testing equipment and supercomputers.
So they developed a new type of nuclear weapon in a
Why is this
VR
running at
testing
1
lab,
frame
huh?
a second? Oh, okay, we're done now.
Yes, but you can't use virtual data on a battlefield. They would need actual launch data.
Can't use virtual data on a battlefield. Oh
These
man.
are some of the
Someone tell Metal Gear Solid 2.
If you link these, you can test everything in a virtual environment. But it's all just theoretical.
So, this exercise was designed to test the real thing.
What did our president do? If the terrorists launched that thing? No. Damn! Damn! I'm such a fool. It's all my fault.
I mean, like, I like Otacon as a character, but man, his whole backstory is
My
fucked up.
grandfather was part of the Manhattan Project. He suffered with the guilt for the rest of his life. And my father? He was born on August 6th, 1945.
The day of the Hiroshima bomb. God's got a sense of humor, all right.
3 generations of Emmerich men. We must have the curse of nuclear weapons written into our DNA.
Yeah, but at least your legs work.
I used to think that I could use science to help mankind. But in the end, I was the
One
one
hell.
being used.
Silver
Using
lining.
Science for peace? That's only
It's just like the simulations. Maybe I should, yeah.
That's enough crying. Pull yourself together. Where is Metal Gear? Where on this base are they keeping it?
Rex is in the underground maintenance base.
Where's that?
North of the communications tower. But it's a long way there.
The emergency override system for the detonation code is there too?
Yeah, in the base's control room. You'd better hurry. If they were planning a launch from the start, then their ballistic program is probably finished. And since they haven't called for me in a few hours, they must not need me. In other words, they must be ready to launch.
Meryl's got the detonation code override keys. We'll link up with her.
If we can't override the launch, we'll have to destroy Rex.
Before we reached its blood donation,
I'll show you the
was the
way.
game taking blood from people?
On that leg of yours, you'll just slow me down.
You'll need me if you're gonna destroy Rex.
I don't need you. I just need your brain.
I created Rex. It's my right. my duty to destroy him.
If you get a chance, try to escape.
Or
When
I'll
the coast
shoot
is
you.
clear, I'll contact you by codec.
How am I supposed to escape from an island?
Okay.
So what then?
I want you to hide somewhere and keep me informed. You know this place well, don't you?
Oh, I do remember that, yeah.
And don't worry, I've got
I
this.
mean, that's good, though. Like, I mean, that's a universal good for as shitty as Blizzard
the
is.
same stealth technology as the Ninja. Foxhound was going to use them, but with
Rog.
this I'll be fine. Bad leg and all.
Good. But I want Meryl to watch after you, too. Meryl, the engineer's okay.
That's a relief.
I want you to look after him. Where are you now?
666 quarts of blood.
Oh no! Damn, they spotted me!
Meryl, what happened?
I fucked up, Snake. I took my mask off.
Something's
Mario and
wrong.
Yoshi.
Did you hear something? Wasn't that some kind of music?
There's the music quote,
What
where
did
they
she
mention the
look
music. Not that it controls people. They know they mention the music, they just don't mention what it does, but I guess that might come in a codec later. Which we'll find
She
out.
was wearing the same green uniform as the terrorists. If she's disguised as the enemy, you'll have to contact her when she's alone, huh? There's only one place where we can be sure she's by herself.
Where's that?
Don't be so dense. Here, use this security card. It's security level 4.
You're not in pain, are you?
Huh?
You feel okay? Nothing bothering you?
What's wrong? You get all friendly all of a sudden.
No, nothing. Just glad you're okay.
You're strange.
Very typical of the era, though.
I'm a little nervous. Everyone else I've saved.
They look good for
dies.
GameCube era, though. I think.
You're bad luck.
Forget it, Doctor.
I don't know what you would... Like, I would not want to see these exact faces just with more polygons on, like, a PS5. You'd have to redo the faces like they did before.
It stands for Otaku Convention. An otaku is a guy like me who likes Japanimation.
Japanimation.
Japan
It's
was
Zone
the
of
first
the
country to
Enders.
successfully make bipedal robots. They're still the best in the field of robotics.
Japanimation.
And Japanese cartoons played some part in that?
They did. I didn't get
A
into
term
science
I
to
have
make
not
nuclear
heard in a
weapons.
long time.
Yeah, that's what all scientists say.
I don't know why it zooms in on those.
I became a scientist because I wanted to make robots like the ones in the Japanese animes. Really, it's true.
Sounds like an excuse to me.
You're right. We have to take
I
responsibility.
don't remember what the Zone of the Enders anime was called,
Science
but
has
that's what the
progressed
posters
because
are.
there is war. And because of scientists' greed, weapons of mass destruction were born. But that's all over. I won't take part in murder anymore.
Kojima made Zone of the Enders for that connection to work for people.
Whatever. All I want from you is information.
Sure, I know everything about this whole base. Ask me anything about Rex or about this place. Also, with this stealth camouflage, I can sneak in and out of the armory and mess hall. If you need ammo or rations, just tell me and I'll bring them to you. I'm on frequency
believe you.
141.12. See you later.
Anyway. Look, it's GameCube. And if that TV was still intact, it would show the whatever that screen is called. the boot up screen. Now it's a GameCube with a hole in it. And also, over here, there's Yoshi and Mario. Splash screen? No, it's more than a splash screen. It's like the whole boot up screen. It's the cube part, like where you're like accessing memory card and stuff. And that's Zone of the Enders. As an anime. Is it Metal Gear Solid 2 that has the posters of police knots? Because Kojima puts posters of his like previous work on a lot of stuff. He makes references to all sorts of things. The pipes in Metal Gear Solid 2 also say Tokugawa, which is a corporation that was in police knots. And then we have math, which is unrelated to Kojima, but it's here. Math does exist in this universe. I want to play Police Knots at some point on stream. I played a little bit. I didn't finish it. But I want to play Snatcher as well. It's also a very good game. I do have a question, or I want to go back for other items. Where is the cardboard box that brings me here to the nuke building? Is it near the truck here? Or is it in one of the side rooms? Oh, I didn't even notice the camera. No. Soak on bullets. Glad I got this gas mask. That's what happens when you try to roll upstairs. God, am I gonna have to stop before Psycho Mantis? There it is. Okay. I didn't mean to get seen by that specific guard. That is very weird and sounds very familiar. Anyway. Mostly because I made a big deal out of it. Basically, you're supposed to be like, huh, wow, look at that ass. And that's Meryl. Hi, Meryl. That's weird. Why does the card sound like Debbie Mae West? But that's why I was like, everyone take notes, memorize this ass. Because you're supposed to look at her butt and how she walks and go, that's a woman. And then you find her in the women's bathroom because men don't go in the women's bathroom because they're not allowed. Which, like, I don't know what all the turfs are about because men clearly can't go in the women's restroom. Except Solid Snake.
Don't move. That's the second time I've been able to sneak up on the legendary Solid Snake.
I'm good at sneaking, not noticing. We've been over this. Nipples.
You're Meryl.
They did texture nipples on her. They didn't model them, but they did texture them.
You could pass for a man for long.
What do you mean? Hey, men aren't allowed in here.
Great facial animation.
No idea you were so feminine.
This is no time to try and hit on me, Snake. Besides, it's a waste of time. When I joined up, they gave me psychotherapy to destroy my interest in men.
Same smart mouth. You're Meryl, all right. Are you hurt?
Not yet. After all, I was disguised as a genome soldier.
So why'd you change? You'd be a lot better off dressed like one of them.
I got tired of disguising myself. The truth is, the uniform...
I also forgot the sneaking suit has abs on it.
What's that mark?
Huh? Oh, this? It's a paint tattoo. It's not real. I'm a fan of Foxhound way back, when guys like...
Also the loading screen from Metal Gear. In Metal Gear 2? Was it just Metal Gear 2?
Therapy like there is today. You guys were real heroes.
There are no heroes in war. All the heroes I know are either dead or in prison. One or the other.
But Snake, you're a hero, aren't you?
Foxhound still makes me laugh because the Fox unit did basically the exact same thing as the Foxhound unit doing here. Except for the Fox unit became bad guys, so they made the Foxhound unit to hunt the Fox unit.
The only winners in war are
nice, that was really funny. Like, what a dumb thing, but like it works.
You fight for the people.
I've never fought for anyone but myself. I've got no purpose in life. No ultimate goal.
Come on.
It's only when I'm cheating death on the battlefield, the only time I feel truly alive.
Seeing other people die makes you feel alive, huh? You can't stop loving war. Is it the same for all soldiers throughout history?
I don't know. I don't pretend to speak for them.
Why didn't you contact me?
My Kodak was broken.
Is that all?
Shouldn't you just be happy we met up like this?
How does your Kodak get broken, exactly?
Anyway, how did you recognize me in disguise?
I never forget a lady.
So there's something you like about me, huh?
Yeah.
Destroy my interest in men, except for you.
But... Oh, I see. First it's my eyes, now it's my butt. What's next?
On the battlefield, you never think about what's next.
So Snake, how are the negotiations going?
No progress.
So it's all up to you, huh?
If Snake shot his eye out, they'd be having sex? Probably.
There are two ways. Either we destroy Metal Gear, or...
we override the detonation code. You got the card keys from Baker?
Card keys? You mean
Oh, I forgot about that.
Where
It was her boobs.
There should be 3 keys.
This is all I've got.
What did that say? Permissive action something something?
But they must be somewhere. If we can't find them, we'll have no choice but to destroy Metal Gear.
I heard that Metal Gear...
I forgot she just whips it out of her tits, though.
The north of here.
Take me too.
Darn, our
I know
head
this
cannon.
place better than you do.
You'll just slow me down. You don't have enough battle experience.
I won't slow you down. I promise.
And what if you do?
Then you can shoot me.
We'll get to that,
I
Meryl.
don't like to waste bullets.
I mean, I won't shoot you, but like... You're gonna do something incredibly dumb in a minute. And then again, for a second.
Got it. I'll be careful. You know, I don't use makeup the way other women do. I hardly ever look at myself in the mirror.
Sometimes the monologues in this game.
I've always dreamed of becoming a soldier. But I was wrong. It wasn't really my dream. My father, he was killed in action when I was younger.
What's up with your fucking shadow on your face, Snake? Oh my god.
Not really. I thought that if I became a soldier, I could understand.
Meryl, what's up with your arm? Oh my god. Oh my god.
I thought I was.
Whoa, I remember this looking way better.
Now I understand.
I wonder if that's the emulator, though.
Truth is, I was just
Like a shader problem.
myself. Afraid of having to make my own decisions in life.
Jesus.
But I'm not gonna lie to
Whoa.
myself anymore. It's time I took a long, hard look at myself. I want to know who I am, what I'm capable
Makes me want to play it on original hardware again. I own it.
I've lived the way I've lived until now.
Maybe when I get an upscaler finally.
Take a good look. You won't be seeing mirrors for a while. There won't be any chances to wash your face either.
Yeah.
This isn't a training exercise. Our lives are riding on this. There are no heroes or heroines. You lose, you die a dog's death.
Yeah.
Is that FAMAS functional?
Unfortunately, it's out of ammo.
Well, I got plenty of that.
Desert Eagle.
I found it in the armory. It's a 50 caliber Action Express. There was a SOCOM pistol too, but I chose this.
So I gotta.
Can I just like leave her after this cutscene and just like go do whatever?
For a girl.
Or do I have to start the Psycho Mantis fight?
Now you treat me like a woman?
Come on, use my 45.
Listen, I've used a gun like this since I was 8 years old. I'm more comfortable with it than I am with a bra.
Damn. I'm more comfortable with it than I am with a bra, which I'm not wearing, by the way. Wiggles.
Room on this the overland route is blocked by glaciers. The door to the commander's room is security level 5.
Okay, so I'll have to go back for that stuff later.
This card will open it.
I don't have a wallet. I just keep things between my
It
tits.
was inside the pocket of the uniform I was wearing.
It looks like he must have been guarding someplace important.
Okay, let's go. I know this place better than you. I'll be point man.
That's what I'm wondering. Here's my driver's license, my credit card, here's the next security code, here's the PAL key, my library card.
That's strange. There's no guard.
An employee discount card for Target.
What happened?
I don't actually work there. Just
I'll keep a lookout. Make
sometimes
sure
they sell cute
okay?
things, and I just. Okay, yeah. Now we're gonna have to do some weird trickery. Can I make her slap me? I feel like I think that's a thing. How do I do that? I don't remember. I know I was like, I feel like you can make that happen. Joker.
What are you doing?
She can kill you too. I know that's a thing. But yeah, so yeah, she can slap you. Pretty cool. Implying that all the music in the game is diegetic. It's just Psycho Mantis, just giving everyone music. It would be really fun if that was true, and then once you killed Psycho Mantis, there was no more music ever in the game. It would be very funny.
Ow! My head! Oh, it hurts!
What's wrong?
Don't come here, Snake!
Are you okay? What happened?
I'm fine.
%, A-okay.
Okay. Let's go. Come on, Mr. Foxhound. The commander is waiting.
All right. I want these grenades. Machine suppressors. We'll get to that. Excuse your hands.
Do you like me?
What the?
Do you like me?
I don't remember who all three people on the wall are, but one of them is Kojima, I think, the one in the middle.
Hurry. Please. Make love to me.
Also, you already had your gun out.
I want you. Who's that?
You don't like girls?
Snake, Meryl's not herself. Don't use your weapon.
Because of you, Campbell, I got shot.
He's controlling Meryl. That tune is his mind control music.
There it is.
Don't use your weapon. Try to knock her out.
This is mind control music. I wanna... Jesus Christ, how many bullets are in that gun? Okay, I'm trying to... At some point, when you try to first-person mode, it shows you the view from Psycho Mantis. I don't know if you can do that early on like this. but it's not like a 100% chance.
Useless woman! Optic camouflage, huh? I hope that's not your only trick. You doubt my power. Now, I will show you why I am the most powerful practitioner.
He's gonna tell me I'm reckless, but other than that, I have no idea.
No, there's no need for words, Snake. I am Psycho Mantis. That's right.
I am Psycho Mantis. Weirdly important for some reason, but never really explained why.
It's useless.
Because we didn't make that DLC.
I can read your every thought. You are a very methodical man. The type that always kicks his tires before he leaves.
I don't know why he says that, but I always get
You are a
that.
highly skilled warrior, well suited to this stealth mission.
Because they didn't kill people. Many people.
You are extremely careful of traps.
Didn't fall in any holes.
Either very cautious, or you are a coward. Still don't believe me?
He did mention I was reckless, because I don't save.
Into your soul.
Is that coming?
I see that you enjoy Nintendo games. You like Silicon Knights games, don't you? So, you like adventure games?
Nothing specific.
Did you enjoy playing
Oh, there we go.
Eternal Darkness?
But I do have Eternal Darkness saves on this card.
You like action games? You've been playing Super Mario Sunshine, haven't you?
Have I?
You have not
I think so.
saved very
There we
often.
go.
You are somewhat reckless.
I've saved all of once.
I can read you like an open book.
So I have Eternal Darkness and Mario Sunshine. Those are the two that I remember, because those are also the two that I had when I played the game, and those are the only two I ever get. But I know he does more.
Believe me, I will show you my psychokinetic power. Put your controller on the floor. Put it down as
This is such a dumb thing, but like...
That's good.
The fourth wall breaking.
Now, I will move your controller by the power of my will alone.
I have vibration off, by the way, so this is doing nothing. Zelda and Smash? Okay.
What do you think now? Can you feel my power? The demonstration is over.
Oh no, a whale! Now I do kind of want this fight to take a bit. Like that. Video instead of video. Ow. I wanted to see if we can do the first person from his perspective deal. So anyway, for anyone who doesn't know the trick to this, there are two things you can do. One of them is how you're actually supposed to do it, and the other one is kind of a unintended side effect of auto aim. You can just aim at him, and it will. And if you fire fast enough, you can hit him. There's other ways to do it. I believe indirect fire will also do damage to him. So there are several ways around it, and he'll just keep doing like this telekinesis stuff. But I want to get the first person from his perspective down, but I don't. Maybe that's next phase. Anyway, what you actually should do. This is the only time in the game. Beat up and take his lunch money. What you actually need to do is switch the controller port. On the PlayStation, it works too. You switch from first to second. You're not going to see me change things because I'm on game capture right now, but I need to switch this over. I don't on the PlayStation it's port 1. I think on the GameCube it's not any port works. It has to be port 4. Okay, have fun. I'm doing this fight, then I'm gonna be done anyway. So yeah, and you kind of know this fight. But hey, thanks for stopping by. Have fun with D&D. Let me make sure all the buttons work. Yeah, okay. Close. But then once this fight is over, it actually does lose functionality, so you can't use port 4 anymore.
That's Psycho Man.
That's not what I wanted to do. But now he can't read my thoughts. There's the first person thing, but not exactly how I meant to show it off. But like sometimes when you go in first person mode, you'll look through his eyes and it has like the eye hill things. That's at least what it was in the video. But yeah, you can't first person aim all the time. Or he'll do that, which it looks weird, like night vision-y. I'm a really bad shot right now. I've never struggled so much in this fight. Because I'm trying to shoot him in the face. There we go. Oh, my buttons are swapped. There we go, phase 2. Well, I just throw another stun grenade. What about that, Psycho Mantis?
Stop! Meryl!
Stop! Meryl, wait a minute! be much easier to shoot when he's not throwing energy balls at me. Alright, 1 or 2 more shots. Yeah, 1 more shot. Bonk. Oh no! I shot him in the leg. Move out of here. There we go. Hooray! And I didn't kill him.
Colonel, your niece is going to be okay.
Thanks, Snake. I owe you one.
Now that Mantis is beaten, Meryl's brainwashing should wear off, right, Naomi?
Yes. But why did you go so far out of your way to save her? For Campbell's sake? Or maybe it's because you like her.
I don't want to see any woman die right in front of me.
Oh, really? Since when did anybody's death bother you so much?
Naomi, it's true that Snake has killed a lot of people, but that does not mean he doesn't have a heart.
It's okay, Colonel. She's right.
You use the other controller port.
Read the future. He makes his own.
Perhaps so, but I will read your future. To get to Metal Gear's underground maintenance base, you have to go through the hidden door. There's a hidden door behind the bookcase. The overland route. It's blocked by frozen glaciers. Go past the communication towers, then use the tower's walkway.
Why are you telling me this?
I can read people's minds. In my lifetime, I have read the pasts, presents, and futures of thousands upon thousands of men and women.
He wears a gas mask to keep their thoughts out of his head.
Oh, gross.
And each mind that I peered into was stuffed with the same single object of obsession. That selfish and atavistic desire to pass on one seed. It was enough to make me sick. Every living thing on this planet exists to mindlessly pass on their DNA. We're designed that way. And that is why there is war. But you are different. You're the same as us. We have no past, no future. We live in the moment. That's our only purpose.
So yeah, for this one, it's Eternal Darkness, Wind Waker, Mario Sunshine, and Melee.
Thrown into this world, we're fated to bring each other nothing but pain and misery.
Oh, and he's ugly.
The first person whose mind I dove into was my father's. I saw nothing but disgust and hatred for me in his heart. My mother.
And the original is Azure Dreams, Suikoden, Symphony of the Night, and Vandal Hearts.
I thought my father.
And the Japanese version, Hokomaton Police Knots and Tokameki Memorial. Which we wouldn't have Castlevania Symphony of the Night if we didn't have Tokameki Memorial. I watched a 6.5-hour video on that. It wasn't about that specifically, but...
When I came to, the village was engulfed in flames.
Are you saying that you burned your village down to bury your past?
I see that you have suffered.
I did talk about that for me playing Symphony Night, actually.
Truly the same, you and I. The world is a more interesting place with people like you in it. I never agreed with the boss's revolution. His dreams of world conquest do not interest me. I just wanted an excuse to kill as many people as I could.
You monster.
Let him talk. He doesn't have much time left.
I tranquilized him so much.
I've seen true evil. Snake, seeing you calms my soul. You're like the boss. No, worse. Compared to you, I'm like a saint. I read her mind as well.
Meryl's?
I saw you there.
And there's no mention of Big Boss in this one, even though, as a child, Psycho Mantis harassed Big Boss. But they didn't get to finish that game, really, before they fired Kojima. So there's allegedly there was supposed to be like a DLC mission where you went and found the children, which is Liquid and Psycho Mantis here. And it was supposed to like kind of delve into that a little more, but we're never getting that again.
My mask. Put it back on.
Okay.
Like this. Other people's thoughts force their way into my mind. Before I die, I want to be by myself. I want to be left alone in my own world.
Also, like, the name doesn't make any fucking sense. But Psycho Mantis is just, it's just a really good name.
If you want to find your future, go through that door.
Like, not what I would name my child or anything, not like that, but like a very good, like, B-movie villain name.
I've ever used my power to help someone.
Thanks, Mantis. I couldn't move that bookshelf on my own.
Strange. Such a nostalgic feeling.
Let's go, Meryl.
I'm sorry.
Meryl?
How could I let Mantis control my mind like that?
If you're going to doubt yourself, I'll leave you here.
You're right.
Don't regret your past. Learn from it.
Meryl's also a character in Police Notes. Not the same Meryl,
You're right. I'm sorry.
but Meryl,
I
that
won't
character
do it
design
again.
and name, is also in Police Notes.
Can I ask you something?
And I think now they're like linked, or like that one's like the great granddaughter or some shit.
I was just wondering.
What? What's the problem now?
Oh, no. Nothing. So tell me, Snake, what's your name? Your real name?
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name.
How old are you?
Too old.
Old enough to know what death looks like.
Take a hit on my psych meter.
No, but I was raised by many people.
Francis.
Is there anyone you like?
Got some dogs I like.
Been interested in anyone else's life.
So you are all alone, just like Mantis said.
Other people just complicate my life. I don't like to get involved.
But Squall is the angsty one. Sorry, I just.
Come Let's go.
No one makes fun of Snake for being like that. Okay. Can I use the elevator now? I'm gonna check that, and then no, I actually can't go backwards. Okay.
We've got to get a move on.
Anyway, I'm gonna be coming back to this tomorrow, probably. Yeah. Yeah, because tomorrow's Thursday, so I'll probably be coming back to this tomorrow. We're probably gonna finish it. This game's not very long.
Like deep harmony. Snake, people don't normally lie with their dying breaths. I think he was telling the truth. Maybe you should believe him.
I meant, yeah, okay. I was very confused. Don't save is the default option. Hooray! Okay. So with that is it for me.
Don't give up.
I didn't plan to. Well, I mean, today maybe, but so that's it for me. So I'll be back tomorrow with this probably. Saturday might be something different. I don't know. Because I'm kind of stuck to like controller games. Well, Saturday I'll know more about whether I can use my arms or not. So we'll see. We'll see about Saturday. I will stream on Saturday. It just, if anything, just to update on what happened on Friday, what we found out. Or like if I even need to wear this splint anymore, because that's really the biggest problem I have. Is this stupid splint. No, I can't stick the thing in. Oh, because it's bent. Okay, I'll have to fix that in a second. But yeah, I'll update you guys on Saturday. Playing something. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe just more dicking around on this, or moving on to some other game. Who knows? Saturdays I can do whatever I want. And then Monday, I don't know. It kind of really depends on what happens on Friday. So we're gonna wait on that before I announce like what I'm gonna be doing for next week. But I will stream on Monday. I won't forget this time. And yeah. Thank you everyone for joining me. It was a lot of fun. I'm unfortunately, I feel kind of bad starting Metal Gear stuff now, but I wanted to get this one out of the way because it's not part of the Master Collection. So it'll be, I will be going through the Master Collection games when I get to Metal Gear Solid. Because that is going to be the original PlayStation game and all that sort of stuff, and that moves into Metal Gear 2 and Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3, and then the original games that I probably will not play. As they're old and they're not going to be fun for me to play, but I'm excited to get into the Metal Gear series and talk about how dumb it is and why that makes it fantastic. But that's a ways off. We're still not done with Resident Evil, which is why I thought this one was a safe option, because again, it's not part of the Master Collection. So yeah. But anyway, yeah, thank you everyone for joining me, and I will see you all tomorrow for probably the end of Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes. So take care and good night.